so we're going to open up our XTool creative space here, and we are going to import a file here. So I'm just going to click on image up here. What I'm going to use is this Halloween Gnome multi-layered. So I downloaded this file and then extracted it. And so when I open it, I have to click on this and this, and it gives you all the different ones. And I'm going to be using the SVG. So I'm going to click on it, and you can see it has 6 different layers here. I'm going to click on one, click on the next one. It doesn't let me hold shift and copy all of them. So I'm just going to copy them all at one time. And the reason I'm doing this is because it's a large image. And so if I do them separately, then I can't change the size of them. So I'm going to X this out. And you'll see it's too large. It says yes, scale to fit, or no, display it. So I'm going to say yes, scale to fit it on my canvas. And you'll see since I have all the layers in, it does all of them. So I try to do it scale to fit, and it scaled each layer separately before. So if you drag them all in at once, it will scale them all. And so I'm going to make this, I'm going to drag it and just make my guy about 9 inches here. You'll see the 20 inches was with everything, but I want to keep it all together so I know it's proportionate to each other. So I'm just making it about 9 inches there. Okay, so now we actually want to come into everything too and make sure we're set right, because right now it's on score. We want to make sure it's on cut because I want everything to cut. And I'm going to be using the 3mm plywood, and I'm going to raise it up. I'm going to have all of those selected. And so now I can't do all of this on one screen. So I am going to add a couple more canvases down here. And now I'm going to copy and paste this. So I'm going to see if it let me do twice. So I just hold my shift key down and grab both of these, and then I'm going to hit Control Copy on my computer. If you're on a Mac, it should be Command C. And then I'm going to go to Canvas 2 and click on it and hit my Control V or Command V. Copy it to a new one. Okay, so there I have those two. I'm going to go back to my Canvas 1. I'm going to delete this off. Okay, so now we're going to separate these layers. And we are going to move a few of the layers to different ones, but they won't all fit on one either. So I'm going to hit again, and click on this one, hold down my shift and click this one to select all of them. And then I'm going to hit my Control with the C on my keyboard. And then I'm going to go to Canvas 3 and hit Control and V. So these ones go onto here. Okay, so now I'm just going to delete these off. So now I should have enough room . Okay, so they're all separate. I'm going to turn my machine on. Okay, so I'm going to open my machine and just put down the prisms. Okay, and place my wood in here. Okay, so there is my thing. So now we have to move these around to get them to fit here. Okay, so I'm just dragging all of these and moving them . So they fit on top of my wood piece there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and, like I said, I have my material set and my triangular prism. I'm going to go ahead and hit process, and so this can start cutting out. I'm just going to push start and then push the button to let it go. And again, my window is open and I have the vent going out there. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this keep cutting, and then we'll come back in and do our next piece and get this all cut out. So just wanted to show you, I know it's hard with all the shadows in here, of how it's cutting. So again, this is just the first one, and it says we're about almost 5 minutes into it. So it's going to take a little bit of time. Okay, so I'm getting the done on my machine, and that was about 16 minutes for this cut. So I'm going to open it up. And remove these. And I forgot to put down foil. I know a lot of people say to put down foil on the bottom to prevent all this kind of the residue products and stuff coming out. Okay, so I'm on my second one, and you can see here I've already used this piece of wood, so I just rotated these things by clicking on them, and then you can rotate them so it fits on this. That's why it's great to have the image on here so I can move around it. So again, I have all the same settings. I'm going to click process and start. And then push my go button in the front. Okay, so this one was done. It took about 9 minutes or so. And you can see how it just cut right up to the edges because it had that image in there. So I could place them pretty close to not waste so much wood. You can just push those out. Okay, so now I have my last one to cut. Okay, so I have my next one of just the bases. So I want to make sure I have these on cut. This one's on cut. Okay, and then I want to process. And start. And press my go button. Okay, so now this one is all done. So now we'll start putting it together. Okay, so we have all of our cuts. So some of them, the holes didn't come totally out. So I just use a pencil and stick that in there. And there you go. Okay, so now I'm just going to paint them and glue them together. Okay, so I've got most everything painted here. So for the hat, I actually want to make it glittery. So I'm going to put okay, so let's try and put this together. I am just going to put one more layer of Mod Podge on top of the glitter just to seal it in. there he is, standing up. Cute little guy. The glitter on the hat. You can see I actually painted that on the wrong side. That should actually be over there for that bubble. Should be green, but oh well. So I might go in and just paint the inside of there black. I don't know yet. He's just so cute. And he stands up there. Okay, so I hope that helps with a layered file to cut on your XTool. And I will have all the links below to everything.